name is Tanja and welcome to my video. I'm doing a makes video today. This is going to be an interesting video for you because firstly I have to show you some of the most lovely things I ever made, and secondly I didn't do a fabric haul video at the beginning of this month, so all the fabrics will be new to you as well. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. The first thing I made is this blouse you see me wearing. It's from the Fashion Styles issue of November, which is a translation from the Dutch magazine Knip Mode. You might know that. And this is how the original looked. The pattern actually comes with a regular collar, but I wanted to sew a Peter Pan collar, so I did that. And I made it out of a stretch cotton I got in my local fabric shop, and I think I showed you this one actually on the fabric haul video for September, November, a few months ago. So I finally managed to sew this up, which I'm really happy about. The fit of this blouse is nice, but not perfect. The blouse was too tight at the bust at the beginning, but this was totally my fault because I cut a size 34 and at the bust I'm actually a size 36, so I had to let it out a centimeter on each seam at the front, and yeah, this made it better and I think it fits really good there now. The second thing I had to alter was the back because the blouse was totally baggy there and I had to take out nearly 10 centimeters at the center back seam, but now it fits quite well in my eyes, and especially tucked in some high-waisted skirt it looks perfect. I also made the cuff smaller because I like this slimmer look more than what the pattern suggests. I made the cuffs 3 centimeters smaller and added this to the sleeves to keep the overall length the pattern suggests. And I also changed the sleeve placket to a more decent looking version because I didn't want it to be as huge as the pattern suggests, and besides that I didn't really understand how it should come together because it only comes with a written direction on how to put the pieces together. So I came up with my own solution with a little help of a sew along from the internet. Overall, I really like this garment and I'm happy that I sewed it up. It took quite a long time, but that was worth it, and this is my first self-made blouse now, so yeah, I'm really happy about that too. Another really great thing about this blouse is the fabric. I just love the fabric. It is a stretch cotton. It has a two-way stretch. It feels soft and is really great to wear, and the best thing is that I can move in it. I will never use any non-stretchy fabric again. In the magazine there is also a picture of this blouse made out of lace, which was what originally caught my eye, but I didn't have lace I could do this with, so I tried it with this fabric first, and if I should find this kind of lace then I make it up in yeah, the lace, because I think this is also a very stunning piece and nothing you see really often, so yeah, I'd be glad to have something like this in my wardrobe. Alright, make number 2. This is actually not completely self-sewn out of fabric, it is upcycled from an old sweater. It's this lovely cardigan, and the thing I'm most proud of are the buttons because I made them myself out of red stones and golden wire. So the story behind this is that this was a really good quality sweater from my boyfriend, and it got into the wash where it drank because it wasn't supposed to be washed, so he ended up with a shranked sweater which he couldn't wear, and it was still too big for me, but it would have been a pity to throw this away, so I said I would make a cardigan out of this. So what I did was I cut off all the ribbing at the wrists and the bottom, and then I cut the sweater up on the center front. I folded the edges under and created a button placket this way, I took in the sides because the sweater was a little bigger, and it wasn't fitted because it was a men's sweater obviously, so yeah, I had to take it in there a lot. The sleeve length was okay, so I didn't change anything there. And then I sewed the ribbing on again, added buttonholes, and yeah, made the buttons and sewed them to the sweater. So these buttons really were an experiment. I didn't knew when I decided to make them if this would work or if it would look good or if it would fall off, and yeah, I just tried it, and I have been wearing this sweater now for a few weeks and everything is still in place and works. I really think that this is a great and inexpensive way to create buttons because they're not cheap in the stores, and you can basically take every kind of pearl or stone or something with a hole in it and take thread and yeah, create a button with a little loop to sew it to the fabric at the bottom, and then you end up with something like this, which looks totally special. Without these buttons, the cardigan would look like a boring black cardigan, but with these buttons it is a stunning piece. So again, well invested time. Okay, on to make number 3, which is something I drafted myself and I am very happy with because it worked on the first try. It is this waterfall neck sweatshirt. The fabric is 100% polyester, but it feels super soft and super luxurious, and I got it in a store in Stuttgart. Again, this is only a local shop, they don't have an online shop, but I'll link it anyway because maybe one of you actually lives in that area. I bought this fabric in January when they had a sale. They had 50% off of all their winter fabrics. So I was very lucky to get this for, I think, €5 per meter. About the actual sweater, this has also become one of my most favorite things to wear, and I will definitely make more of this. Maybe a 3/4 sleeved version too, or a dress. I might have to modify my pattern for the coat to go deeper, but I am totally happy with this, but I definitely need more garments from this pattern. Alright, these were my 3 sewing makes, and I have a 4th make for you, which is not sewn but knitted. Since a lot of you seem to be interested in knitting as well and share your makes, your knitted makes on YouTube these days, I thought I could do that too. This is the hat I made, and if you look closely, it has a pom-pom, and I love pom-poms, and yeah, this is actually the first not rectangular thing I ever knitted. I have been knitting since I was in elementary school, I think. But I only made things like scarves, which are really, really easy and which you basically can't knit wrong. And this is the first more complicated thing I made, and I'm so proud because I had no pattern for this, and I thought it would be really easy, so I took it on the train where I had no internet, and when I began with it I had to see that it doesn't really work the way I thought, and I had to come up with my own solution because I had no internet to look it up, and yeah, but I'm really happy with it, and yay. You might have seen a similar hat on the internet. I'm talking about the one of the Sew Over It class, and they have a intro into knitting class. I was inspired by this, so I bought wool in the same colors for it, and I tried to make it look like that, but I kind of failed because mine is a little longer and it goes down deeper, which is better for me because it has to go over my ears. Yeah, and then I added this white stripe here because without it, it simply didn't look good, and yeah. So I didn't make exactly that hat, but I think I might even like this one more than hers. So these were the 4 things I wanted to show you. So we're at the end of this video now. Thanks a lot for watching. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed yet, please subscribe. You would do me a great favor by this. And if you have anything to say, comment. And yeah, I guess that was everything. I guess I'll see you soon with my next video, which will be my February fabric haul. And till then, stay well. Bye!